Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Argimlas, and this is the Gothic to the Night of the Raven Let's Play part 14. I'm not sure because I haven't been recording for a long time, and but I wanted to continue this game. I wanted to finish this game actually, and last time we ended up here in Jarkandar in this pirate camp where we fulfilled all the quests possible, and now we're heading into bandits camp because we got this bandit armor. Yeah, and if you have this bandit armor on you, bandits won't attack you. All right, level 16. Yeah. All right. I got 21 learning points. I would like to learn some strength maybe.
Been there, done that.
Teach me something.
All right.
Right, lad.
But the strength still low, 64. But dexterity 70, and that's why you can wear this master sword. All right, let's take on the quests. All right. All right. Yeah, basically I have to go to the bandits camp and discover what they are doing there. And during that I have to find Raven and kill him. And also side quest the murder of Angus and Hank. That should be also one of the bandits. So okay, let's go there. Also, this is the map of the Greg's treasures, and I would like to find all of them. I think I got the few ones on the north in the last video, and yeah. I would like to find them all. Not all of them are that useful, but most of them, yeah. At least for gold, or... The best are, of course, the magic tablets for skill points. Not skill points, but for skills. All right, so yeah. Yeah, and there's another side quest. The Sadaras, this guy, sent some of the member of the Ring of Water, some lands to the swamp to discover what happened there, and I should find him.
Nothing to be had there.
I'm quite strong. And this is William, the fisherman from Khorinis that disappeared. He was trying to escape and probably died to these lizards. Oh, devil. The big disadvantage here, if you go to bandits camp, is that you actually have to wear the bandits armor. And as you can see, pirate armor, weapon protection 55, arrow protection 55, but bandits armor 35, 35, which is really noticeable during the fights. Ah, here we are. But never mind. Ah, I see a treasure. Treasure point.
I think I've found something.
Silver dish and old stone tablet. That's not much. I have to be careful here. Oh, and this is the lens. I have to be careful here, and I should rather take that bandit's armor already, because if I was seen by a bandit without the bandit's armor, I would be attacked.
Shit, another new boy. Here for the gold too, aren't you?
Gold?
Quit trying to kid me. All the new boys who come here want into the mine. But don't think it's that easy.
I'll rob him.
How do I get to the camp?
Just follow the boardwalk. But if you want to get into the mine, you'll have to get past Franco. He expects all the new boys to slave away out here for a while first.
Tell me more about the mine.
I'll give you some good advice. If you want to get in there, get in good with Franco. He's the boss out here. He decides who is the next to go in. But he'll only let you in if you don't gold brick out here. So go to him and let him give you a job.
Alright, so I need to talk to Franco. I don't have too many healing potions actually. I heal myself with food.
He should have known that.
Hey, what are you doing here? Do you want to get into the camp?
Yes, I am...
I don't care who you are. I'm Franco. I'm the leader here. So, if you do a good job out here, I'll take you into the camp. Ramon, the gatekeeper, will tell you if they need new people in the camp. Talk to him.
It had to happen sooner or later.
I want to steal his amulet, but I'm scared. Okay, let's save the game and let's try to steal
Same
it.
old thing all over again.
Oh, nice. I got it.
He thinks it's as easy as that. It can't go on like this forever.
But the amulet, well, 4 strength, 4 dexterity, and 40 hit point bonus. But I value the weapon protection more.
That's no secret.
Hey, what do you want, huh? I can't imagine you have a permit for the camp.
Franco sent me. He wants to know if anyone is needed in the camp.
Yeah, we need someone. Another one of the guys kicked the bucket yesterday. That idiot tangled with Esteban.
Who is Esteban?
The leader of the lower camp, he decides who gets into the mine. So tell Franco that Torres wants a new man. Got it?
Thoris? The Thoris?
Yes, the Torres. The man who calls for new people. The man who decides if and when a new guy gets out of the swamp and into the camp. You aren't trying to tell me that you know him from earlier?
Well, yes.
Listen, everyone knows Taurus. Nevertheless, you aren't getting in, and I won't give him a message.
Well, yeah, Thoros is your old buddy from Gothic 1.
He should have known better.
Thoris needs a new man.
Good.
That's no
I'll
secret.
take care of it.
Wait a minute. What about me?
You haven't done anything yet.
I've done a lot. Only you don't know about it.
Okay, you want a chance. You'll get your chance. Move your butt to Logan. The swamp sharks are breathing down his neck. Help him finish off the beasts, and you're as good as in the camp.
He really should have known better.
Where do I find Logan?
If you're standing in front of the camp entrance, follow the rock wall to the left. It's a bit farther into the swamp.
Why haven't I heard?
Alright. So I have to help some Logan with some swamp sharks. That should be easy. Franco told me to stick the left side of this wall and I should be able to find him.
Hey,
Look, a new face. Are you just gonna stand around here, or have you come to help me?
Franco sent me. He says you could use some help. So, what's up?
The swamp sharks are coming a little too close for me. High time to finish off a few of them.
Let's attack the swamp sharks.
You figured out how to get ahead here. I'm pleased. Psst. Hey, you hear that? Oh yeah, I hear them.
I see. And what do we do now?
They're coming. They've got an appetite for a bite of human flesh. Well, we'll see who gets eaten here. Let's go.
Okay, I probably don't have to do anything. Swamp sharks in Gothic 1 were much stronger.
The only good swamp shark is a dead swamp shark. That'll be a warning to their brothers.
All right. Is there anything else to do? Otherwise, I'll take off.
Do that. If you want to learn anything else, you know where to find me.
Well, I'm kind of curious if I could continue here and kill more swamp sharks to hunt some XP, right? Every XP is good XP, as I'm always saying. It's not that hard to kill swamp shark because, oh shit, he has damage, but you can stun lock him. All right, but fucking rat here is a problem. Alright, I'll maybe turn it around. I'll stop here later. Let's look in this cave. Let's rob him first.
Why are you sitting around here?
I've got problems. At the moment, it's better for my health if I'm not seen in the camp.
What's wrong?
I had really good relations with some of the pirates, you see. I was always meeting the boys outside their camp and trading. Man, I bought stuff for half the camp. Tom, bring me this. Tom, bring me that. And then that bastard Esteban got in between.
What happened?
Esteban sent Juan, one of his boys. The bastard waylaid us. I was just about to make a deal with the pirates when he came out of the dark and knocked me down with 2 blows. Man, that guy is fast, but not fast enough. I was able to get away from him.
And since the ambush, you've been hiding here.
First, I went back to the camp and let Fisk, Juno, and the others know that they could forget their delivery. And that Esteban was behind it. If Esteban finds out that I told the others that he was responsible, I'm dead. That's why I can't go back to the camp.
What else?
Well, I'll just sit here counting rocks.
Alright, this guy can't go back to the camp because he has some problems with Esteban, who is one of the main guys in the camp. And probably he's quite bastard, right? And we also discovered that Juan is responsible for the murder of Angus and Hank. I'll see if I'm lucky to find him out.
Hey, you! What are you doing here? Are you looking for something?
Plants. I'm looking for plants. Most of the stuff that grows here can be used for something. Many plants have healing properties, and you can smoke swamp weed reefers. Before my time behind the barrier, I worked as an alchemist.
Why did they put you behind the barrier?
I worked with mind-altering potions. A lot. One evening, my master Ignaz drank my experiment instead of his wine. That rendered him temporarily, unpredictable. And since then, he's been somewhat confused. The mages had me thrown behind the barrier for that. Research into forbidden knowledge, they called it.
Where did you come from?
Well, the same way as you, I suppose. With the pirates, over the sea. The valley here is completely cut off. There's no connection over land.
Right. Can you teach me something?
No time. I am here to get gold, and as long as I can't get into the camp, I make a living by selling my herbs. But if you need a few potions, I still have some.
Let's deal.
Alright, I'll buy a few of them. I got a lot of money. Good. Okay, let's go to Franco and tell him that Swamp Shark's dead.
He simply needs to practice more.
I helped Logan.
Okay, so you fought the swamp sharks. You're useful. At least more so than most of the guys here.
Why haven't I heard about this?
So can I go to the camp now?
Listen, there's another thing I need you for. A few days ago, I sent Edgar into the swamp. He was supposed to get me an old stone tablet, but he hasn't been seen since. See what he's doing, and bring me that damn stone tablet.
That was no big deal.
So, where do I find this Edgar?
Do you want the easy way or the fast way?
I've got no time for things like that.
I'll take the fast way.
Okay. From here, go diagonally left past the boardwalk, into the swamp. There are ruins everywhere. He's sitting around somewhere there. I assume he was smart enough to build himself a fire. You should be able to find that.
That'll only cause more trouble.
All right. So I have another job to find some Edgar and help him with finding some stone tablets. I believe he's somewhere here. That's him.
How's it going?
You want to know how it's going? I'll tell you how it's going. First, some pirates brought me here on a stormy night. Man, I barfed all over that nutshell. Then Raven locked up the mine because some idiots are too greedy for gold. And then Franco became the leader of the hunters, killing anybody who's against him. I'd say it's going pretty badly.
Franco sent me here about that stone tablet. Have you found it?
Man, I haven't even looked for it. All I know is it's supposed to be in this old building deep in the swamp. And my inner voice tells me, Edgar, stay far away from old buildings deep in the swamp. I certainly won't risk my ass for that bum Franco.
Where exactly is this old building?
Just go left past the big rock here. After a while, you'll come to another big rock. You have to go left or right past that one. I don't know anymore. It was too long ago. But the ruins are supposed to be on some sort of rise, all but hidden among plants. Maybe you'll get lucky and you won't find it. It was nice knowing you.
Alright, so this guy will not help me. I have to find the old tablet by myself. How can these guys have a camp with a fire and stuff right next to these goblins, not knowing they are there? Nice. Here I can use the focus stone to activate the teleport.
I've activated another one of the teleporter stones. Give me the next focus.
Of course. Here it is. Here are a few gold coins.
It'll be night soon, and I don't want to be in the swamp, in a wilderness during the night, so I'll get some sleep. I can actually tell Sadoras that the Lance is dead.
I found Lance's body.
May his soul enter the realm of Adonos. Be careful, my son. I do not want to mourn another such loss.
I have Lance's aquamarine ring here.
You had better give it to me so it does not fall into the wrong hands. May Adonos protect you.
That's done. And now back to the swamp. Nope. Nope. Yes. And I think I'll take better armor. There are no bandits here in the wilderness, so it's safe. Yes, I knew it. This is a hidden place with another Greg's treasure. You can easily overlook this when you play the game for the first time.
I think I've found something.
Old stone tablet and some ring. Nothing important. Actually, no. You can wear only 2 rings, right? And I think I got the best combination I can have right now. I found out that the best combination of rings and amulets are such that are giving you like weapon protection or some kind of protection. That it's better to maximize strength or dexterity for the most of the time, because the tankiness can help you survive better than I don't know, 5 strength bonus. So I'm opting for a combination of Amulet of Warriors and the Rings of Warriors, which is giving altogether, I believe, 30 weapon protection. I don't have it. I have the amulet, but not the rings. But I'll find them during my adventures here in Jarkandar. This is unfortunate. When these creatures die right next to you, they'll give you damage during the dying. Nice. There's another treasure. I have to be careful here. Another lizard. They're so tanky. I don't crit, if I don't do a critical strike, it takes ages to kill him.
I think I've found something.
Potion? Damn. These treasures are good for nothing. By the way, now I play this game for 13 hours and 35 minutes. And I'm in a chapter 2 of 6. So, a long way ahead of me. These stone sentinels are a problem. I'm not that strong to kill 3 of them at once. I hope I can attack them separately. Alright.
Nothing to be had there. Plunder.
They're really tough. I rely on critical attacks, otherwise I'm dead. And I have only 30% chance of critical strike, which is not
Nothing
that
there to be had there.
much. Can kill him. New level, nice.
Nothing to be had there.
And this is the stone tablet Franco was talking about. Nice. Some scrolls. Could be handy. A ring. Ring of priests. Not that good. Of course, it's good when you play as a mage, but that's not my case, right? Now I can go back to Franco to give him that tablet. And I found 2 of these tablets actually, and one of them I can give to Sadaras as a part of the quest relics. Hello, Ben. I could maybe clear this area for experience. in this game it's important to get as much experience as you can, because it becomes very important in the later stages of the game to be as strong as possible. I believe that this swamp gas drone, when it dies, it's dealing magic damage. That's why my armor does nothing against it. Now I'll rather swap back to bandit's armor. It's best to shot it from the distance, but it's not possible to do it every time, especially if you don't max bows as a weapon. The more points you have in bows, the more accurate you are when you shoot, and I don't max it in any way.
I'm staying out of it.
Because I don't want to play as an archer
He was falling down drunk.
in this run.
That's nothing new. I used to say that myself.
Here's the stone tablet.
Good, very good. Raven will be pleased with you.
He simply needs to practice more. He thinks it's
What about the camp now? Can I finally go in?
No, I already sent Logan in. He was ahead of you in the list. And at the moment, there's no need for another man in the camp. Besides, I can really use you here. Now that Logan isn't here anymore.
Who said that?
So this guy actually
You don't have to tell me that.
refuses to let me into the camp. So the only way how to deal with him is to kill him.
Nobody ever asks me.
You swine. I'll get you.
You miserable little wretch. You want to mess with me? Just you wait.
Yeah, that's the ticket. Don't take any crap.
Easy.
You already know I won't be treated like
He didn't even hit me.
that. You don't have to.
Hey, what happened down there?
I flattened Franco.
So? Then now it's your job to make sure the lazy dogs do their work every day.
Hey, I'm not here to be bothered with the hunters. I want to enter the camp.
Forget it. You did in Franco. Now you're the leader. So do your job.
If I'm the leader, then I decide who goes in next. And I decided that I'm next.
It isn't that easy. We haven't asked for anyone, so no one gets in.
Thoris can send a new leader for the hunters. Then there will be a vacancy inside for me.
You don't give up, do you? Okay. Then move your butt inside. Thoris will make sure that the hunters won't have to live without a leader. What are you waiting for? And get yourself a pickaxe.
Good. I can go in finally.
Hey, are you the new guy who knocked down Franco?
Yes, why?
Because now I have to take over his job. You did a great job. Thanks a lot.
Dirty thief, just wait.
Damn.
I'll get you.
That isn't true.
Damn.
From now on, don't try
Alright.
to...
I shouldn't steal from him. That happens when the robbery, or rather pickpocketing goes wrong.
Ah, who have we here then? Looky, looky. There you are. I've got good news and bad news for you.
I want to hear the good news first.
Well, I don't really know why, but you've made yourself a couple of powerful enemies. You can count yourself lucky that I recognized you and no one else, because I am understanding and sociable.
And what's the bad news?
Raven is looking for you. So are his guards. Actually, all the bandits are looking for you, and if they find you, they'll kill you.
A lot of people have already tried that.
Then your combat skills are as good as your craftiness. Coming into the camp with some of our armor is like the sheep coming to the wolves. Your life is hanging by a thin thread, son of danger.
How much do you want?
Oh, no, please. I don't want to extort gold from you. I wouldn't dream of it.
Then what do you want?
Recently, somebody tried to get Esteban out of the way, but he ran into the bodyguards. Go to Esteban and talk to him. Afterwards, we'll talk again.
Alright, so I'm hunted by the bandits and I came to their camp. Well, and this guy recognized me, which is not good, but it's not over yet.
Hey, if you're looking for a decent trader here in the camp, then you just found him. My hut is right behind Esteban, so if you need anything, come on by.
Wait a minute.
No idea. You tell me.
Show me your wares.
I wouldn't have done that.
He's got nothing special. So somebody wanted to murder Esteban.
So you're the fellow who fought his way into camp, huh?
Let's talk about
That
that.
got around fast.
Franco was a tough nut. No one messed with him. No one. Except you. Just to make it clear, if you try the same shit with me, I'll kill you.
I want to get into the mine.
Of course you do. Then you're in the right place with me. Because everyone who digs in the mine gets to keep a hefty share of the gold. And I hand out the red stones you need so that Thoris will let you in.
Give me one of those red stones.
Okay, but they aren't free. Normally I demand a share of the gold the boys get for digging. How much do you know about mining gold, huh? You don't appear to know a whole lot about it. If I give you a redstone, it won't be because you're such a great digger. No. I have another job for you.
I won't be treated like that.
What sort of job?
One of the bandits planned to kill me. But instead, my guards killed him.
He was hot for your job, huh?
He was an idiot. A thug without a brain.
That's nothing new.
He never would have got the idea to attack me on his own. Nah. He was only fulfilling a contract. Someone else sent him.
Exactly what I said.
So, I'm supposed to find out who was behind it.
Whoever sent me this assassin will pay for it. Find him,
Nobody ever asked.
and I'll let you into the mine.
Senyan sent me to you about this business.
Senyan? He also works for me.
That's nothing.
I told him he should keep his eyes open.
He simply needs to practice more.
How should I go about it?
Everyone here in the camp knows about it. So you're playing with all your cards on the table, huh? Try to find out who's on my side and who isn't. And don't let the boys make a fool of you. Talk to Snaff. That fat cook picks up a lot.
You don't have to ask me that.
Alright, so somebody wanted to kill Esteban, but got killed instead. And now I have to find out who's responsible for sending this assassin.
I've talked to Esteban.
And did he tell you about the attack?
He ordered me to find out who sent the assassin. Do you know anything about that?
No more than you do. I'm also on the hunt for the guy behind it. And now we come to the interesting part.
Let's hear it.
I want you to do your job well. I want you to find the traitor, and when you have found him, I want you to kill him for me. Then I will pocket the reward. I have your wanted poster. Don't forget that. Do your job and do it well. You can figure out what will happen otherwise.
Forget it.
Then what do I still need you for, you bum?
Hey, people! Look who we have here!
Whoa, that hurt.
Well, this guy was blackmailing me.
Hey, you!
Tell me, why did Senyan yell, "Look who we have here"?
Unpaid debts. Do you have a problem with that?
No, man, I don't have a problem with it. Quite the opposite. The bastard worked for Esteban.
What do you have against Esteban?
All that swine thinks about is money. Every few days, one of us gets eaten by a crawler. But Esteban just won't send any fighters into the mine. And why? Those guys belong to Raven's bodyguards, and Esteban is scared shitless to tell them. He'd rather let us get killed.
What do you know about the attack?
Hey, man, I didn't have anything to do with it.
All right.
Do you want to eat or chatter? What'll it be?
What do you know about the attack?
The thing with Esteban? You know how it is. The barkeeper hears everything, but never takes sides.
So do you know something?
I didn't say that.
If you were in my place, what would you do?
I would think about what I know about the guy behind it. First, it was probably one of the bandits. That means he's here in the camp. Second, that he's here in the camp means that he is watching you. Third, as long as he thinks that you're on Esteban's side, he'll never reveal himself to you. So, the interesting question is, what are your chances of finding your man?
What are my chances of finding my man?
You bumped off one of Esteban's people. The man you're looking for will believe you're on his side. But he won't just reveal himself to you. You'll have to find out more.
Thanks.
Hey, I didn't tell you anything you didn't already know. Got it?
What do people here think of Esteban?
You'll have to be a bit more precise. Each piece of information will cost you
How much?
10 gold pieces.
What about Finn?
A good digger. He has a nose for gold. Esteban favors him because of it. I think he's in pretty good standing with him.
Emilio, what does he think about Esteban?
I don't think he'll bring any flowers to Esteban's grave, if you know what I mean.
What about Fisk?
Fisk is Fisk. He pays his share to Esteban and distributes the goods he mostly gets from the pirates. I don't think he really cares about Esteban.
What does Lenar think about Esteban?
As far as I can tell, Lenar doesn't think at all.
What does Huno think of Esteban?
Ah, Huno. I know almost nothing about him. That information is, of course, free.
What about Paul?
I don't think he particularly likes Esteban. Since he's been working for Huno, he'll never get into the mine.
What's on the menu?
I want to try out a new dish. fire strips and hammer sauce.
Hammer sauce?
A sauce made from hammer-hard booze. I have a recipe from a guy called Lou. You get the ingredients and distill the booze up on the alchemist's bench. Then I'll make a sauce out of it. What do you think?
Fire strips?
Crisp, delicately roasted meat mixed with pickled fireweed. But don't worry, I already have the ingredients for that.
Okay, I'll do it.
All right, here's the recipe.
So I shall try some new recipe for Snap. Teeth of swamp shark. I need a teeth of swamp shark. I don't think I have it. Ah, Lucia.
Hey.
Girl from Khorinis.
Aren't you from Khorinis?
Don't remind me. My life in that city was horrible. While the ships with the new convicts kept coming in, there was still life in the town. But all those other guys? No thanks. Maybe it's because we're on an island. Well, those days are over. I'm finished with Eldritch.
Why?
He's a wimp. When the bandits dragged me off, he didn't lift a finger to help me.
What do you know about the attempt on Esteban's life?
Nothing at all.
What are you planning to do?
We'll see. For now, I'll stay here with Snaff, Fisk, and the others. Have you already talked to Thoris? Oh, Enos, is that a hunk of a man? Excuse me. Let's get back to your question. I haven't set a goal. I'm only drifting.
Alright, so this was the girl that was kidnapped in Khorinis with Elrich, the son or the nephew of the carpenter Thorben.
Nobody ever asks me.
She seems quite happy here. Alright, so I have to find who's responsible for that assassination.
You know what I think.
Assassination attempt, right?
Things would have turned out differently if it hadn't been for us.
I wouldn't have done
What do you know about the attempt on Esteban's life?
Nothing, man. I didn't have anything to do with it. What do you want from me?
Can't rely on that.
Do you deal in smithy equipment?
Huno has steel. I only have a few lumps of ore, but I won't give that up. It's the only thing I have of value.
He was falling down.
Do you work for Huno?
I wanted to make up a bit of gold and took up with Huno. But since then, Esteban hasn't given me anything at all. He said he can't use me anymore. What else can I do but continue to slave away for Huno?
That's totally obvious.
Everything else all right with you?
I just want to do my job, man.
That's nothing.
I could tell you.
That'll only cause more trouble.
Hey, you! Hi.
What you want?
Never change.
About the attack on Esteban.
Yeah?
Do you have any idea who's behind this?
Why do you want to know?
I want to talk to the guy.
So? And what do you want from him?
I have some interesting information for him.
You're in cahoots with the guy who ordered the assassination, aren't you?
Absolutely not.
Good. I'll tell you what I know. When the attack took place, I was trying to get my pickaxe from Huno the smith. But he wasn't there.
And?
Usually he's always there. Very suspicious if you ask me.
Alright.
About the attack on Esteban.
Yes?
Do you have any idea who was behind it?
Sure. Let me tell you. I bet that Emilio is behind this. He always ran to the mine like a crazy man. He dug as much as he could. But since the attack, he's been sitting on his bench, not budging an inch. It's obvious. To get into the mine, he has to have a red stone from Esteban. I bet he doesn't dare look him in the eye.
What would Emilio get out of Esteban's death?
What do I know? Maybe he has a pal in the mine who would take over Esteban's place then. Yeah, that would make sense.
Alright, so this guy Leonard thinks Emilio is behind the attack, and Finn thinks Juno is suspicious. Alright.
Hey!
What do you know about the attack?
Nothing at all.
You look like a digger.
I am a digger. The last time I was in the mine, I worked my ass off.
What happens to the gold from the mine?
Doris collects it and then distributes it. No one is allowed to keep what he mines. Everybody gets only a part of the gold. That way even the hunters and guards get their share. I think that's okay. Since we've had that rule, there have been fewer deaths and the miners still get more than the guys who hang around outside.
Why aren't you in the mine now?
I was in the mine long enough and slaved away until I was about to fall over. Now I need a few days rest. Before I get my next red stone.
Leonard told me a bit about you.
Leonard? That guy's an idiot. You must have noticed.
He said you haven't been in the mine since the attack happened.
I don't know anything.
Help me find out who was behind the attack.
No, I don't want anything to do with it.
If an idiot like Leonard notices that you're behaving oddly, it won't take long before Esteban finds out too.
Shit. I'll tell you one name. Nothing more.
I'm listening.
Juno. Go to Juno. He must know something about this business.
Alright, so Emilio got really scared and sent me to Juno. And that's already second guy who's suspecting Juno from the attack.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
Right?
Juno is suspected of having something to do with the attack.
I don't know anything about it.
But you work for Juno, so you do know something.
I know nothing. Honest. I have to go now.
Wait a minute. Do you know what Esteban will do to you when he finds out you're covering for Juno?
Man, leave me alone. I don't have anything to do with that business.
I wouldn't have done that.
Tell me what you know now, or I'll slam you into the wall, Paul.
You can't rough me up just because you work for the boss.
I can.
Cut the crap.
Paul.
All I know is that Juno has a bone to pick with Esteban. He's constantly going on at me about that Esteban, that he screwed up business for him and so on. I only listened and never said anything.
Exactly. You see, that wasn't so bad.
Alright, so that third guy is sending me to Juno. So Juno,
Hey, you.
tell me what you know.
It looks like you're a master of your craft.
I've heard that before. Did you bring the steel?
Steel? No, I think you're confusing me with...
Somehow you seem familiar. Do we know each other from somewhere?
Sure, from the old camp.
The old camp, right. You're that curious guy. I thought you was dead.
Yes, everybody thinks that. Who else survived?
A few. Some fled with Raven like I did. For a lot of others, the old camp became a grave.
I used to say that myself.
About the attack on Esteban.
What do you want from me?
I'm looking for the person behind the attack.
And why are you coming to me about that?
I thought you might know something about that business.
I don't know anything.
I've heard a few things about you.
So?
I heard that you weren't in your place when the attack occurred.
What else?
Paul said you hate Esteban.
So, did he? What else?
Emilio spat out your name. You definitely know something about the attack.
You've been having a chat with old Emilio, eh?
And he isn't the only one who suspects you.
That was no big deal.
What's that supposed to mean, huh?
I want to join forces with the assassin.
Against Esteban, really? Then prove it. I've been waiting for too long for a delivery of steel from the pirates. I suspect that Esteban captured it in order to sell it to me later at a higher price. Of course, he won't do that himself. A couple of bandits in the swamp are on his payroll.
How do you know that?
Drunken bandits talk too much.
Does this talkative bandit have a name?
His name is none of your business, but the guy you're looking for is called Juan. Anyway, I haven't seen him in the camp for a long time. You'll have to look for him in the swamp.
That'll only cause more trouble.
Okay, I'll do it for you.
Good. We'll see if you can be trusted.
Alright, so Huno basically admits that he knows something about the attack on the Esteban. But first, he wants me to find steel delivery that was captured away from him, probably by Esteban. And guy named Juan, who's, by the way, murderer of Angus and Hank, has to have it. But where is he? If I remember correctly, he's somewhere in the swamp. In some cave, so I'll try to find it out. Maybe in this cave. No, not here. But it must be somewhere in the swamp.
I couldn't get away with that.
You have to feel sorry.
Damn. Oh, there's the cave. No, so many beasts here. I could kill all the swamp sharks here, but it would take such a long time. This is the cave I was looking for. Oh, I think I'll have to fight 1v2.
How's it going?
What do you want? Have you got anything to say to me? If not, you can just go away. Otherwise, my friend will make mincemeat of you. So what is it?
All right.
Just stop it already. Oh!
out. Can you die already? Steel package. Package with lockpicks, nice. All right, now back to Huno. I hope he'll have enough of me and finally will tell me who's responsible for the assassination. So many bees here.
I have the steel.
And? Was Juan there too?
He was.
I knew it. That rat Esteban was behind it.
Now, what about our agreement?
The man you want to talk to is waiting for you in the bar. Talk to the barkeeper.
All right.
Hey, you! Huno sent me.
Looks like you found your man. Go on up to the next floor. Someone's waiting for you.
So this snafu's pretending he has nothing to do with this whole thing, but he lied.
So you were behind the attack?
Yes. Esteban is in the way of my business. He won't let any of the bandits who work for me into the mine. He's making sure that everyone works for him, and only for him. That way, he can pocket a percentage of every deal and control the whole camp.
Do you want to take his place?
No, I'm a trader. I just want to go about my business in peace.
What are you planning?
We'll get Esteban out of the way. That means you will kill him and take his place.
As long as his bodyguards are with him, I don't have a chance.
Then we'll have to get them to leave by telling the truth.
What truth?
You have done your job. You know that I was behind the attack. Tell Esteban and he'll send his boys to kill me. I'll expect them here. When they're gone, you can deal with the bastard and I'll take care of the guards.
All right. So that should be easy. I just have to distract the Esteban's guards and then I'll kill him. And then I can finally, hopefully, go to the mine.
Same old thing all over again.
About the assignment.
Listen, I have other things I have to take care of.
I thought you might be interested in knowing who was behind the attack.
Who is it? Tell me his name so my guards can wring his neck.
The traitor Fisk is behind it. At the moment, he's sitting in the bar unsuspecting and drinking.
Ha! Well done, kid. My guards will take care of him. You heard him, boys. Go get Fisk.
And what happens next?
What happens next? I'll tell you what happens. Fisk will die a painful death, and everyone in the camp will find out about it. That'll be a warning to all of them.
Do I get a red stone now?
Yeah, you did your job well. Someone like you has no business in the mine. I can use you much better out here. You'll stay in the camp and continue working for me.
This is another guy I fulfilled a task for, and he is fucking with me now. The same way as Franco did.
That's exactly what I said.
Are you trying to play me for a fool? There was never a question of me working for you.
It isn't everyone who gets an offer like this, but if you don't want it, you're free to leave the camp.
How about if you keep your word and give me a red stone?
Hey, one more word. My guards will have to hurt you too.
What guards?
What? Oh, I see. You're trying to pull a fast one. Just you wait.
Don't take any crap! Holy shit! Attaboy! Attaboy! Oh.
Easy. The biggest bastard in the camp killed.
There've been all kinds of rumors.
And what about Fisk? Did he survive that? Seems to be okay.
Hey, you! Esteban is finished.
I've waited for this for a long time. I think you've got things to do now, and I need to go back to my business. So, if you need anything else, you know where to find me.
And the bodyguards. I think this is a bug. They should be dead. They should be killed by Fisk. In the... I never saw something like that. I never saw this would happen. But anyway, I got my redstones. I can go to the mine now. But this is it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Have the most wonderful day. I wish you all the best. And see you next time. Bye bye.